Early Sunday morning, Iran fired hundreds of drones, missiles, and rockets at Israel in a retaliatory attack following Israel's strike on the Iranian consulate in Damascus, Syria. With military assistance from allies including the US, the UK, Jordan, and France, Israel successfully intercepted around 99% of the incoming projectiles, according to the Israel Defense Forces. The missiles appeared to target Israel's Nevatim air base in the Negev desert, which houses its fleet of F-35I stealth fighter jets. The Israeli variant of the US-made Lockheed Martin Lightning II Joint Strike Fighter plane is known as Adir, meaning Mighty One in Hebrew. The F-35 stores its weapons and fuel internally, and its aligned edges and radar-absorbent coating also help the aircraft evade detection. The planes cost $44,000 per hour to fly, the National Interest reported in January. Lockheed Martin CEO Marina Hewson said in 2018 that the planes can fly in what we call beast mode, carrying up to 18,000 pounds of internal and external ordnance, in a mix that can include 5,000-pound class weapons. Israel was the first country to select the model through the U.S. foreign military sales process, and bought 50 planes, according to Lockheed Martin. Israel manufactures its own wings and electronic warfare system for the F-35I. It also developed its own version of the high-tech helmet that displays the plane's airspeed, altitude, targeting information, and other crucial stats directly on the pilot's visor. The Israeli Air Force also added a six-pointed Star of David to the design, a Jewish symbol that also appears on the Israeli flag. We are flying the F-35 all over the Middle East, and have already attacked twice on two different fronts, then Israeli Air Force Chief Major General Amikam Norkin said in a speech at a gathering of foreign Air Force leaders, Reuters reported. The deal was financed through the military aid Israel receives from the U.S., Reuters reported. It was the first known intercept of a cruise missile by an F-35 plane. The Israeli Air Force released footage of the encounter on X, writing in Hebrew that its personnel are preoccupied at every moment with planning and managing the defense response, and are prepared for any threat in any area. Out of the over 350 ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, and UAVs, or unmanned aerial vehicles, launched at Israel by Iran and its proxies in Iraq, Yemen, and Lebanon, around 99% were intercepted by Israel and its allies. The IDF released photos showing minor damage near a runway at the Nevatim air base, and to a road in Hermon caused by the few projectiles that landed. The Nevatim base remained operational throughout the attack, according to the IDF, with the Adir fighter jets aiding the defensive mission. Iran thought it would be able to paralyze the base, and thus damage our air capabilities, but it failed, IDF spokesperson Iran, Daniel Hagari said in a statement. The October 7th terrorist attacks carried out by Hamas killed around 1,200 Israelis, and captured over 240. Around 129 hostages remain in Gaza, though it is unknown how many are still alive. Israel's counter-offensive airstrikes and military actions in Gaza have resulted in over 33,000 Palestinian fatalities, including around 14,500 children, according to figures provided to the United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs by the Hamas-run Ministry of Health in Gaza. The IDF reports that 13,000 of these fatalities were Hamas militants. According to the UNRWA, over 1.7 million Gazans have been displaced and 1.1 million are at risk of catastrophic levels of food insecurity. The devastating human toll of the war in Gaza with U.S.-funded planes like the F-35I has prompted new scrutiny of U.S. aid to Israel, with some lawmakers in Congress raising the possibility of conditioning military and economic aid